What is up, internet? So it's been a long time since I made a video, but today I'm going to head out to the studio to work on a new muffler for the van. Thanks for joining me. It's gonna be fun, and let's get to it. So I just got to the studio and I need to let the exhaust on the van cool down so I don't burn myself when I work on it. But here's the Suzuki, a little bit of updates, and people have been asking about it. So I'm kind of at a standstill on it. I got kind of busy with work the last couple weeks, so I haven't been able to pull out the rear differential, but the front diff is out. It's sitting right there. And I'm gonna have to figure out something with the front suspension. I think I might go to the junkyard and try to source some MR2 parts, because it, like this project will be, is a mid-engined setup. So the front spindles and all that stuff will hopefully work a little bit better, and I'll just take the shocks and everything out of it as well. Maybe even the whole subframe, but that's an update. I'm not getting the engine until after Thanksgiving, because that's when my friend is going to Oklahoma to go pick everything up. You might ask, why am I gonna wait that long instead of just buying one locally? And I just wanna support my friends. If they have something that I need, I will more than happily pay them for it before I go to some random person on Craigslist. So that's the status on this. I'm gonna let the van cool down, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do with the exhaust system. All right, so I got the stock muffler off. I always forget how much of a pain in the ass it is, but here's what we got to work with. A lot of open room. I'm going to mount the flange up in there and then start attaching some of the pipes, and then hang this hanger in there and see if we can't get an idea of where this will sit in the back of the car. The flange is mounted coming off right here, and as you can see, this is where the stock muffler sits. There's a bunch of room up in here, so my thought was just to have the 90 come out here and then the drop, and then have the new muffler sitting sort of right here where you can kind of see it from the back. I think that would look pretty cool. But yeah, just going to start tacking some stuff into place, marking it, and see if I can get this all tacked up and taken out so I can finish welding it all together. I got this tacked into place, so the hanger that I got off of the old muffler wasn't long enough, so I had to improvise, and I welded 2 bolts together to make it fit. But it's a pretty strong weld. Got the jack holding it up, and now I get to mock up the rest of it. So just got to connect point A to point B. I'm just about finished up for today. I got the whole muffler and everything tacked together. It's really ugly, but I'm gonna clean it up with some silver paint, maybe black paint, just like up to here, and then I'll just spray some high temp silver over this in the back. But yeah, just working with what I got. Really cheap exhaust, and I think it's gonna look really good. I just have to clean up real quick because I have something else I gotta do today, so I will pick up tomorrow. Yo, what's up? So it's the next day, and I'm not gonna be able to go work on the new muffler for the van today because I forgot that we're going to go to the go-kart track for John's birthday. So hopefully I'll be able to bring the GoPro to get some action footage right here. this is kind of out of order, but I got something pretty exciting in the mail from Thailand. These are actually new turn signals for the Datsun, and it was the only full set that I could find. I was only able to find the ones with the clear lenses instead of the amber lenses, but this one came with 2 sets of lenses, so hopefully I'll be able to dye one of the sets amber or orange so it can have a more OEM look. I don't really like the clear lenses, but if I have to do it, I'll have to do it. I'm gonna open my box. Got this cute little wrapping on it. It's pretty common to find stuff in Thailand for Datsun. It is like pretty expensive. I don't know if they're like legit or aftermarket, but I was just stoked that I was able to find anything and a matching set at that. And a note to people that sell stuff, I work for a art shipping company. I've seen like a bunch of different ways to wrap paintings and sculptures and stuff. And I think it kind of applies to sending out stuff. Sometimes the packaging is actually more dangerous to the object than it is protecting it. Like now, because I can't see where the tape is, the way that you have to open it might put the piece in danger. So just a heads up for when you're shipping stuff, especially overseas, because your initial instinct is to pack it super crazy like this, but a lot of the times it doesn't need it. Got 2 extra lenses. I'm going to try and dye them because it might not look like it, but I used to play sports when I was younger, and we would always dye our lacrosse stick heads. So I'm going to use the same method to hopefully dye these lenses. And since they're translucent already, if you don't soak them for a long time, they should hold the dye. So yeah, that's my little unboxing, and yeah, we'll get these put on the truck as soon as possible. Alright, it's the next day after going go-karting. It was a lot of fun. I won 3 out of 4 races, and then my buddy Paul won one of the other ones. John came in 2nd and 3rd most of the other times, but it was super sick. I can't wait to try the outdoor track. But I'm here at the studio, and I'm going to try and finish welding up the muffler, see if I can get some paint on it, make it look as good as I can. I'm not a great welder, so just gonna send it.
I'm not a superstar. I'm not a superhero. I need a bass and sound and drum. Throw your hands up if you're ready for a drop. Throw your hands up.
Alright, so quick little update. I am admittedly a better grinder than I am a welder. Got some of the welds ground out. I have some low spots in here to fill up, but I think it's not too bad for being with a 15-year-old flux core welder from Harbor Freight and not a lot of practice. So just gonna clean some of this up. Then I'm probably just going to spray some high temp paint on it and call it good. It doesn't need to be perfect, so just gonna send it. All right, so here's the finished product. Just painted the exhaust pipe black. Same with the hanger, so they kind of disappear underneath the car. And you'll just be able to see the nice chrome of the muffler. I'm going to wait for this to dry a little bit more, and while I do that, I'm going to take the stock muffler out of the car, and hopefully the timing will match up pretty good on that. The stock exhaust is out. I'm getting pretty good at swapping it out, and now all I have to do is put the 2 bolts up there on the flange, 1 hanger, and we should be good. So it's sort of dark outside, but let's see if I can shine the light in here. Looks pretty awesome. You can barely even see the pipe at all. Has a cool look to it. So now let's see how it sounds. Not too shabby for 660 cc's. I think that sounds awesome. A lot better than the last one. The last one sounded like too tin canny. This one sounds like definitely like full and throaty. So super hyped on that. Second time's a charm. I think that is the end of part 2 of the Honda Acty exhaust mod video. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry if it kind of dragged on a little bit. Glad we got to go do go-karts for John's birthday. That was super fun. The truck, it's getting there. I'm slowly taking it apart. Been working a lot lately, so been trying to do that. And next video, I'm going to try and dye the lenses for the turn signals on the Datsun. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching again. Be sure to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And just remember, keep it small.